Okay, we're at our next portion with the assignment, and we're going to focus on eye shapes. Everyone's eye shape is a little bit different, and how to draw them accurately. When you look at an eye, it's a very curvy object, right? Like this eye is very curvy. But when you have a curve, you want to think of it as a series of straight lines. So, for example, let's see, if I were to draw this eye into straight lines, I would think about how the eye arcs up over here, then it tapers off a little bit, and then it flattens off to the side. If you start thinking of things in curves, it's going to start messing with your mind. And even if we look at the bottom part of the eye, I can probably break this up into two straight lines. And once I get that shape, then I can start connecting all the pieces together, get my eraser wherever I put it, you know, and then you're able to get that shape of the eye that you're looking for. So always treat a curve as a series of straight lines. So the assignment that I have up here is I want you guys to practice drawing eyes. And if you can't print this off, practice using a magazine of some kind. So, let's see. So let me look at this eye right over here. I can break this up into a curve this way. She's got a very steep angle right here. Then it tapers off just a little bit, and then it angles off again. And the bottom part of her eye, like here's the tear duct, and then I can probably break it up into two shapes like that. So it's a very geometric shape at the very beginning, but once I get that, now I can start rounding it off a bit. Here's the tear duct. Here's her iris and pupil, etc. And even the eyebrow. Think of that curvy eyebrow as a series of straight lines. I broke that up in two straight lines. And I'm going to come in looking at my spacing, two straight lines. And now I can come in, curve it as needed, maybe put a few, eyebrow hairs, etc. And if you want to, you can shade these if you want. Usually between the eyebrow and the eye, it's really dark right here, and then it starts to lighten up. There's a bone that pokes out at the very top right here. So think of it, an eye as a series of straight lines. And everyone's different. Like this woman over here, she doesn't have as steep of an arch like the one over here. It's a little bit more sloped, and then it tapers off and it comes down. Everyone's eye is just differently shaped just a little bit. Like her eye is a very different shape. It's not as round, it's a bit more of an almond shape. And even like the creases, I can treat as a series of straight lines along with the eyebrow. So just practicing, thinking of a curve as a series of straight lines of different kinds of eyes, etc. Even if an eye is collapsed like this one with the eyelid, with this particular guy, it really flattens off here and tapers off. Thinking of it as straight lines. So practice at least 7, 8 different kinds of eyes. And like this guy, he has a big bushy eyebrow. I would just treat this as a shape at first, and then put in the eyebrow hairs later.